repetition of the events that have taken place here in Los Angeles recently, we have to go to the root. We have to go to the cause. Dealing with the condition itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain, stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put two dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Tamir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man to go nuts if he cash you. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your
Ahmadiyyah.
skin?
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, given to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They're trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations. I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
Touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't here for my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of Eric Malcolm.
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen. Why they hating on me?
What's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me. Spectacular. Give me 14 of them right now.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know what's in here?
I don't care. Don't tell me.
And it's rolling uptown. No cold and beans. But every song I keep the words my tripping back. Can't even hold deep in my say. It's like an earthquake, don't stop you out. And we'll never be the same. Scared of on the bounce, there's enough to play. It's moving outside, like how you want to say for us. Let me be your roller. You're our queen, baby. In this kingdom we rise like the dawn. Each step we take, we keep marching on. Queen royals, we own the throne. Through highs and lows, we stand strong. By haters, we've heard it all before. We'll keep shining while you walk out the door. Every time open a sex gate, my kick, the words, my favorite. Can't even on deep in my saves. It's like an earthquake, don't stop you.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning back in once again to Queen Ahmadiyyah, the Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur. Now, as you all can see, I clearly messed up that intro. Sorry, guys. I messed that up. I wasn't supposed to have the music playing while the little boy was singing. And then I cut it too quick at the end. So anyway, but I wanted you all to see that video, how Becky straight up swagger jacked that woman's choreography and use it for her audition. Okay, I'm sorry. Make it all make sense. Okay, let's get into it. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Okay, Queen Sam said, how long did she watch that woman's moves? Okay, Rex said, this girl's a thief. I dislike when people steal choreography. I do too, especially when you don't give credit where it's due. So anyway, with that all being said, everyone, please get the likes up. Please like and share. Also, be sure to double check and make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, especially if you have not been receiving those notifications. Okay, so let's get into it. All right, don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr_A_Shakur, TikTok at Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. All right, hello, Darnell, G from the Land, Anita Harrell, Ben Cephas, the Prince of Paraphernalia, Sandra, Lillian X, Sophie, One Who Cares. All right, Queen Sam, 504 Nola, Timber Dan, Nessie X, Deronda. All right, shout out to my moderators putting in work. I see you, Vince. I am from the UK. Cherokee Descendant Dale, Shirley, Desmond, that Crazy Beach Aries, Jeff ATL. All right, G from the Land. Let's get into it. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. All right, so now listen, I'm sure you all have heard about Sonya Massey, the Black woman who was shot in the face while she was boiling water. Now, mind you, she called the police to help her. Okay? She called the police to help her, and she ended up losing her life, shot in the face, after she told the officer, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Now, they put in the articles that she was shot while she was boiling water or because she was boiling water. No, he shot her literally because she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay, I'm going to play the audio. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. This is also egregious. Now, mind you, that officer has been charged with murder, as he should, because there's no excuse for this. There is no excuse for this. Now, I'm going to share a video of Sonya's father. Likes up, everyone. I'm going to put my overlay on this, and we're going to get into it. And Ben Crump has taken over the case, mind you. Benjamin Crump. Let me put an overlay over this real quick. And add a little background music because I don't want any problems with ScrewTube. Okay, here we go.
Deputy after she called 911 asking for help. Now, the body cam footage, we showed it to you earlier, shows the encounter between 36-year-old Sonya Massey and Deputy Sean Grayson in Springfield, Illinois. The mother of two had called 911 to report a suspected prowler outside her home earlier this month. Grayson has pleaded not guilty to first-degree murder. Joining us now is Sonya's father. His name is James Wilburn, along with civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump, who is representing the family. Good morning to you both. I want to start with you, Mr. Wilburn, because this video that we saw earlier was heartbreaking to those of us who didn't even know Sonya. I cannot imagine what it is like for you to have known your daughter the way that you did. And I know when these stories happen, it's just another story in the news. But for you, I always say the victim was somebody's everything. So before we get into the details of the case, please tell us what she was like and what you're missing most about her. Who was she?
She was one of my 4 daughters. I don't think that looking at that tape with my old heart from before 2022, I had quadruple heart bypass surgery and I suffer from congestive heart failure. But I don't think my old heart could have taken this.
You know, I'm hearing that you were told conflicting stories. What were you told, the circumstances of this shooting?
Well, I was never told that it was a deputy-involved shooting. We were under the impression that she was killed by the intruder or some other person from the street or something, and they just went in there and found her dead body. I did not find out that the deputies killed her until my brother asked for Sonya's address, and I gave.
Now you all hear this? The low down dirty devils tried to act like someone else came in there and shot her. Okay, didn't even want to fess up to it. Please pay attention. And if it wasn't for body cam footage, they probably would have lied about the entire thing. All nefarious.
Gave it to him. And he said, brother, this says deputies involved. And I'm like, what are you talking about? But we were all misled to believe that. And then there was a story that this was a self-inflicted gunshot.
Oh my goodness.
So I think the cover-up started from just right after it happened. And thank God for the body camera footage. It's probably the most horrible and heart-wrenching thing that we've ever seen in our lives. But if it were not for the body cam footage, we would not have known that this occurred.
Yes, I say thank goodness too for that body cam footage, because we in the video it clearly shows she was not approaching him with steaming hot water, number one, which is what he said at the beginning. When he was asked about the gun, clearly there was no gun. She had said to the officer, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus," which seemed to set him off. What do you think she meant? What does that mean? What was going on that you think that she would say those words to him?
I think that she feared for her life. There was some premonition that she had. And it seems like he was just an emissary of Satan. And that's what caused him to do what he did. It's just unexplainable.
Yeah.
Attorney Crump, it's Vlad here. I want to ask you about the reports that Officer Grayson was now working at his 6th police department in just under 4 years. What have you learned about that? And to the point that Mr. Wilburn is making and that Gail was just talking about, what does it say to you that the first thing that we hear Officer Grayson say after he has killed Sonya is, she was coming at me with boiling water.
You know, it's just no justification, no matter what he tries to say. We see this video with our own eyes. And Vlad, this is one of the worst videos of a police shooting ever. I mean, he did not have to shoot her. And you see him, even though he's trying to say he wasn't gonna have this boiling water get to him, he actually walks around the counter and engages to get a better shot. And that's what the state attorney's investigation found, that he actually engaged her. He could have done so many things to not shoot her in the face. He could have backed up. He could have used taser. I mean, it was the size difference. Vlad and Gail, he's over two times as big as her. She's 5'1", 110 pounds. He's like 6'5", 260 pounds. It's just senseless and god awful.
Mr. Crump, it's Tony DeCopel. We've talked to you on numerous occasions in cases like this. There have been others as well. And yet you're right, this is a particularly shocking video. What do you think the larger issue is? Why do we keep having these conversations? Why do we keep seeing these videos?
We certainly think it's the implicit bias that permeates in American society now. And when we think about what's going on with the presidential politics in 2020, it was the George Floyd torture video that galvanized people in our community to act. In 2024, I believe it's going to be the Sonya Massey shooting video that galvanizes people in our community to act, because, as Mr. James said, this so-called police officer should have never been on the sheriff's force. He had 2 DUIs, and he had went from multiple police departments, like Vlad said, and that is a question. Why was he even on the force? We agree with the judge at the bond hearing. He is a threat to public safety.
Ben, there are so many questions here. Looking at this video, I'm telling you, this one hit different for a lot of people. None of them are good, but this one in particular hit different because she clearly, from what we could see, hadn't done anything to harm this officer or threaten this officer. Mr. Wilburn, I know that your daughter was 36 years old, had 2 children. How old are your grandchildren, and how are they processing this?
My oldest is Malachi, he's 17. And Summer, Jeanette, she's 15. And we're taking it day to day. They're having a very hard time. Yeah. They're doing as best they can.
That was their mama. I mean, she needed a helping hand. She didn't need a bullet to the face, Gail.
Yeah, it is astounding to know that she had called for help and then she ends up the victim in her own home. I still don't understand that. This will never make sense to me.
No humanity. When the partner tries to help, he says, no, it's a headshot. You don't need that. And with the blood gushing out of her face, he goes out and tells the other officers on the scene, he calls her a derogatory name for a woman and says she was crazy. I mean, where is the humanity?
Yeah, I know. That is always a question in many of these shootings. Mr. Wilburn, we are so sorry that you were talking to us today about this particular story, but we do appreciate you taking the time to do so. People need to hear this story. Ben Crump, thank you. Thank you both.
Okay, low down and nefarious. So let me tell you all something. There was no need for him to shoot that woman. She was no danger or threat to him. And in fact, I do believe that she saw his demon manifest. I believe that she saw his demons, and that's why she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. Okay, please pay attention. Please pay attention. Okay, and at the end of the day, I want you all to hear something. I'm going to play the audio. I'm not going to show this, but this is the audio from when he was in there, when he shot her, and what he next said. Okay, please pay attention. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. This is nothing but cold-blooded murder. There is no excuse that he could even give. And then to sit there and lie and have the father assume that it was some stranger who came there and broke in the house, and then to act like maybe she did it herself. This is what devils do. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share.
You can dig around for your paperwork. I don't know where my ID is. You see that stack right there, maybe? A second. We don't need a fire while we're here. All right. Wait, your hot steaming water. Yeah. Better fucking not. I swear to God, I'll fucking shoot you right in your fucking face. Okay, drop the fucking pot. Drop the fucking pot. Shots fired. Shots fired. Drop the fucking pot. Bring EMS now. We'll get a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078. Fuck. I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit. Headshot, dude. She's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. God damn it. God, fuck. I'm not taking fucking bullet out of her fucking head. Hey, look, it fucking came right to our feet, too. God damn it. God damn it. You good? I'm good. You good? Yeah, I'm good. Let her fucking... God, what we do, man? Fuck. You good? Alright. Fuck. Well, I mean, you know, what else do we do? I'm not taking hot boiling water to fucking face. It already reached us. They got a 52 in route? Yeah. 1078. I'll go get my med kit. Go get, yeah, hurry, get your med kit. I mean, there's not much we can do. We can at least try and stop the blood.
When we invest in clean.
Now I want you all to pay attention to that, because he clearly was angered by the fact that she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, because he said, you better not, I'll shoot you in your effing face. So he said it, and then he did it. There was nothing that she threatened him. There was no need for him to be afraid or fearful. Then he tried to paint the narrative that he thought she was going to pour the hot water in his face. What else can we do? I'm not about to take hot water to the face. The water was nowhere near his face. In fact, he walked towards her. And he didn't say anything. And just pay attention to the switch. He was literally laughing with her seconds before. He was literally laughing with her seconds before. And then when she said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus, he said, what? You better not. I'll shoot you in your effing face. I'm sorry, but you have to know that's a demon. You have to know that's a demon, okay? Red said, that's exactly what I heard. Yeah, that's a demon. Only a demon would be that upset because someone called on Jesus. They have an aversion to the very name. And that's what he had. And that's why he did what he did. Okay? That's why he did what he did. This is all so crazy. And this was cold-blooded murder. Okay, likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Now, the headline said, Illinois deputy allegedly shot woman in face after ordering her to move pot of water. Tell the truth and shame the devil. He shot her in the face because she rebuked him in the name of Jesus. That's what it was. But let's go to some of the reports. Like up, everyone. Please like and share. This is all crazy. It's a darn shame.
Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker is outraged over the killing of a black woman in Sangamon County.
Sonya Massey was shot on July 6th by a sheriff's deputy who responded to her 911 call. Well, that deputy is now facing criminal charges.
Our Tia Ewing is in studio with a developing story. Tia.
Well, Scott and Sylvia, this story is making national headlines going beyond this state. This shooting is leading to several protests in southern Illinois. Court documents released today detail the incidents that happened on July 6th, saying that the deputy shot 36-year-old Sonya Massey, who you see here, in her face during a tense moment over a pot of water in her home. The deputy has been identified as Sean Grayson. Prosecutors say after he shot Massey, he discouraged another deputy from getting a medical kit from their vehicle. In a statement released this week, the Sangamon County State's attorney says a review of body camera video doesn't support the use of deadly force. Governor J.B. Pritzker says he is grateful that charges have now been filed.
We've seen too much of this, where an innocent person, unarmed, who actually called for assistance, was the target and the victim of a shooting by a police officer. And this is not, it does not reflect on all police officers. This particular sheriff's deputy committed a crime.
Massey's family has viewed the body camera footage of this shooting and have hired civil rights attorney Ben Crump. Massey's funeral is scheduled to happen tomorrow. Scott?
Oh, so sad. Now, someone said, can they get another lawyer besides Ben Crump? Ben Crump is the best to do it in this case for civil injuries. Ben Crump is the best to do it. Now, I know people complain that he doesn't get criminal charges, but he's a civil rights attorney. Okay? He's a civil rights attorney. At the end of the day, I think some people don't understand that. Now, with that all being said, let's go to this next clip because this is the 911 audio or dispatch audio that offers a timeline of the fatal shooting of Miss Sonya Massey. And so let's get into it. Likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance.
Ashley 318, 319, just 43. When you're clear that, I'm going to have you both stacked to a prowler. Color hears noises outside the house. Wouldn't answer questions hung up on us. 19, I'm en route. 18 en route. 7. 18 and 19, 23. 18, 19, 10. 19 from 18, let's knock. Can't get contact with it. 7. 319. 319. You want to try and call her 17 back here and let her know we're out front. So. Hitting no answer on callback, going to a voicemail with no name. I hear her phone ringing, and she's using some of the doors, so we're about to go check it. So, 318, 319. 2 minutes going to be around. Hey, thanks to show me. 7-4. 85 cents forever.
I'm going to fast forward.
2 on Alpha. Copy County's update. I didn't. Self-inflicted. Okay, thank you.
Now, did you all hear the lie? Did you all hear that? He said self-inflicted. Did you all hear that? Did you all hear that? He just lied and said self-inflicted. One's in the chat if you all heard that. I'm going to scroll back a bit. Please pay attention. He said self-inflicted with his lying self.
2 on Alpha. Copy County's update. I didn't. Self-inflicted. Okay, thank you. Units en route to Hoover, slow down and continue. Units en route to 2868 Hoover, slow down and continue. 10 more units en route to Hoover, continue to slow down. EMS coming 1018. All units have been advised to slow down except for EMS, who is coming 1018. 43, team is going to be coming 1018. Make sure you're clear of the roadway to the scene. Right. Secure now.
695, turn 4.
Okay, I just wanted you all to hear that devil sit up there and lie, talking about self-inflicted. And that's likely the exact narrative that would have been painted had the other officer not had his body cam on, because he had his turned off from the looks of it. This is also nefarious, honey. Okay, please pay attention. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance. Now, here's the family speaking. I'm not going to show the whole thing.
To find whatever I needed.
Thank you all so much for coming out today. My name is Teresa Haley. I'm with Haley and Associates and Visions 1908. This is a tragic event for us here in Springfield. We've had a lot of tragedies lately, but we're used to it in the Black community. But we're here to say enough is enough. A young Black woman lost her life carelessly at the hands of a deputy sheriff. We are sick and tired of being sick and tired. Every day we hear in the news, we read about it, we see about it on social media. As a Black woman, hell, I'm scared. When I talk to Black women around the country, they're afraid. And there was a time where you shot our Black men and we were afraid for our husbands, our sons, and our brothers, and we prayed that they would make it home. Now, we're afraid ourselves. A Black woman being home alone, calling 911 for assistance and ending up dead. That's not the way it should be. This was a horrible situation that took place in my hometown, Abraham Lincoln's hometown, the hometown of the 1908 race riots that led to the start of the NAACP, the oldest civil rights organization in the world. But people don't care. So we are here today to say that we want justice for Sonya Massey. Justice for Sonya Massey. Justice for Sonya Massey. It is imperative that we do everything to make sure that this officer spends the rest of his life behind bars. I stand here today with his father, with his daughter, with his uncles, her uncles, and everyone else, with our state senator. But you can all hear from them for yourselves. At this time, it's not an honor today. It's a necessary for us to bring up the Honorable Benjamin Crump. Let's give him a hand as he comes forward.
Thank you so much, Teresa Haley, for your vigilance and for your leadership in this crisis situation. And it is a crisis because the family, the community is hurting. The video is shocking, even with it being blurred out, and you're not seeing what the actual family saw. It is shocking. I mean, every part of the video.
Absolutely egregious. Okay, absolutely egregious. That crazy bitch era said life in prison is death. He needs the death penalty for that. Okay, now let's talk about it, because here's the thing. After the shooting, Grayson can be heard on the body cam footage saying he was concerned about taking hot boiling water to the face. All lies, all lies. There was no danger to him. Now, Grayson later tells someone on the scene that Massey had boiling water and came at him. That's another lie. She never walked 1 foot toward him. And in fact, she started saying immediately when she saw he was angered, she said, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Then Grayson later tells someone on the scene that she came for him. However, the video does not show Massey making a move toward Grayson. Instead, she cowered in fear and tried to crouch behind the kitchen counter after the deputies pulled their guns. In a statement, President Joe Biden said that the shooting was evidence of the need for Congress to pass police reform. I'm so sick and tired of hearing about police reform. This is more of the Democratic bull crap. Okay, let's not have police reform. Let's take away qualified immunity from the police. Let's do that. And then let's give a hate crime bill for people who look like me. How about that for a solution? We don't need police reform. You can't reform demons and devils. You can't reform racist haters and wanton supremacists. You can't reform them. It's in the fiber of their DNA. But let me continue. Sonya called the police because she was concerned about a potential intruder. When we call for help, all of us as Americans, regardless of who we are or where we live, should be able to do so without fearing for our lives. This is what Joe Biden said. Sonya's death at the hands of a responding officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of us do not. Remember, it's election time, and the Democrats are clearly pandering because they don't care. What have they ever done when these things have happened? When George Floyd was killed after Derek Chauvin kneeled on his neck for almost 10 minutes, why didn't they give us a hate crime bill then? They didn't want to. The Democrats pretended that they wanted to pass the George Floyd bill and then blamed it on the Republicans because they didn't. But at the end of the day, like I told you days ago, the Democrats were able to do so first. And then what they do is sit up there and pretend that they want to do something to help us and then blame it on the Republicans when it doesn't get done. But in fact, they had the first option. Okay, and they didn't do it either. Now, it is that senseless, that unnecessary, that unjustifiable, that unconstitutional. This is what constitutional. This is what Crump says. Now, Grayson did not turn his body camera on until after the incident. Footage of the shooting comes from the body camera of the other deputy in the house. Grayson has pleaded not guilty to the criminal charges against him. Now, Sangamon County State's Attorney John Massey said last week that a review of the case does not support a finding that Grayson was justified in his use of deadly force. Body camera and court documents show Grayson discouraged the other deputy for retrieving a medical kit because of the severity of Massey's injuries. The other deputy did, however, render aid until medical help arrived. Prosecutors say Grayson at no time attempted to help. And here's the thing. Even though the other deputy did render aid, well, he took his time doing it because when he first mentioned going to get the medical kit, Grayson told him, oh, it's a shot to the head. It's no good. I mean, you can go get it, but. So he took his own time. He didn't rush out there to do it right away, is all I'm saying. Now, in a statement, Illinois Attorney General Kwame Raoul called the video horrific. I offer my deepest sympathy to Sonya Massey's family as they relive a moment no family should experience. As the community reacts to the release of the footage, I urge calm as this matter works its way through the criminal justice system. Meanwhile, the Illinois Legislative Black Caucus called for justice for Massey. Now, State Senator Robert Peters who chairs the caucus, said in a statement that charges against Grayson are not enough. Justice demands answers and accountability. We need to know how and why someone capable of such a horrible act was given a badge and a gun in the first place. Yeah, because they have to take psychological exams. How did he pass those? And then also he's been fired from a myriad of other police departments, okay? So the repeated murders of unarmed Black people across the country is sickening and emotionally traumatizing. Sonya Massey is dead because she called 911 for help. Our communities deserve better. Just slow down. Absolutely deserve better. Please pay attention. This is all so crazy. Absolutely egregious. This low down devil. I mean, there was absolutely no need. Like I said. And he had to be full of demonic energy. That's what it was. That's exactly what it was. I mean, the nerve of him to sit there and try to act as though he was the one that was in danger. And that's why he did it. When he literally said, you better not. I'll shoot you in your face. That's what he said. Now, she didn't say, I will throw this boiling water on you. She didn't say, I will hit you with the pot. She simply said, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus. And he told her she better not. Don't rebuke me and my demons. That's what the devil said. Okay, please pay attention. This is all low down, okay? Low down. But anyway, let's go to the footage. Likes up, please like and share. Everyone, please get those likes up. Thank you in advance. Here we go.
Disturbing new details tonight about the deadly police shooting of Sonya Massey in her home in Springfield.
Newly released body cam video revealing the moment the woman's 911 call for help took a shocking turn. WGN's Angelica Sanchez is joining us live now with the latest on this breaking story. Angelica?
That's right. Well, a peace walk in response to this shooting is planned for this evening in Springfield. We want to warn our viewers the footage you are about to see is disturbing. Authorities are releasing body camera footage showing the fatal police shooting of 36-year-old Sonya Massey inside her Springfield home.
Where is the humanity? Where is the training?
Famed civil rights attorney Ben Crump is representing her family.
Just like we got justice for George Floyd, we gonna get justice for Sonya Massey.
Police say Massey called police on July 6 over a suspected prowler in her neighborhood. When deputies arrived, they spoke with her. They asked for her identification. She then goes to move a pot of boiling water from her stove when she's heard saying, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
Away from your hot steaming water.
Away from my hot steaming water?
Yeah.
Oh, I rebuke you in the name of Jesus.
I
rebuke you in the name of
You better not. I swear to God, I'll shoot you right in your face.
Sangamon deputy Sean Grayson pulls out his gun as she apologizes and ducks.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the pot! Drop the pot!
We are pausing the video as Deputy Grayson then fires his gun 3 times. He later indicates he shot her in the head.
We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female.
Last week, authorities fired Deputy Grayson and charged him with murder. Within an hour of the video's release, the White House and state leaders released statements. President Joe Biden is praising the speed of the investigation while offering his condolences. Sonya's family deserves justice. I'm heartbroken for her children and her entire family as they face this unthinkable and senseless loss. Jill and I mourn with the rest of the country, and our prayers are with Sonya's family, loved ones, and community during this devastating time. The Illinois Attorney General says, the body camera footage is horrific, and I offer my deepest sympathy to Sonya Massey's family as they relive a moment no family should experience. As the community reacts to the release of the footage, I urge calm as this matter works its way through the criminal justice system. Massey's funeral was held on Friday. Meantime, former Deputy Sean Grayson has pleaded not guilty to all charges against him. Back to you.
All right, Angelica, thanks.
Okay, so clearly satanic as far as I'm concerned. And then here's the question. Why did the other deputy pull his weapon also? Did you notice that both of them pulled their weapons? When the first officer pulled his, the other one instinctively pulled his too, and she was a threat to neither one of them. Okay? I better not. I'll shoot you in your effing face. And that's just what he did. Did the name of Jesus bother him, disturb his spirit so much so that that's what he did? Yeah, absolutely. Because he's a whole demon. And now here's what I want to say, because someone said that Benjamin Crump goes where the money is. That's what all attorneys do, beloveds. All attorneys go where the money is. If you think any attorney is working to not get paid, you're sadly mistaken. This is what they all do. But I'll have you know this. Benjamin Crump, only about 10% of his law firm's cases are involved police shootings. Okay? Only about 10% of their cases involve police-related shootings. They have other things they do cases on. And here's the thing. For anyone who thinks that Benjamin Crump is out to get money or he's not doing good at what he does or whatever, I guarantee you if this happened to you or anyone that you knew in your family or whatever, anyone in your family or anyone you knew, they too would be calling Benjamin Crump. They would be calling Benjamin Crump. I'm sorry, you would too. For those that are criticizing Benjamin Crump, you would absolutely be calling him. Because here's the thing. Again, people want to complain about him not getting criminal charges. That's not his job. He's a civil rights attorney, not a criminal defense attorney. That's for number one. For number two, at the end of the day, on purpose said, is Crump the only police brutality attorney? No, he isn't. No, he isn't, but he's likely the best one. And he's the most well-known one. So that's why people go to him. That's why. Why take your chance on someone that you've never heard of when you already know Benjamin Crump gets the money? And here's the thing. For anyone thinking that, oh, it's not all about money. Well, of course it isn't. After a person's life is taken, you can't get it back. So what else can you do besides get recompense? Okay, compensation. At the end of the day, isn't that the same thing that we're asking for when we ask for reparations? Our ancestors are all dead. Okay, they've all gone through slavery. They've all suffered numerous atrocities. There's nothing we can do to go back and change it. The only thing we can do now is demand that the government that did this to them give us reparations, give us recompense. And that's the same thing Benjamin Crump sets out to do. Okay, now if we had to sue the government for reparations, which we should, I too would want to hire Benjamin Crump to lead the charge. Okay, so please pay attention. He's an expert in civil rights laws. All right. So with that all being said, Shirley said he's better than Al Sharpton. Exactly. AJ Matthews said, preach, Queen. Thank you, beloved. Listen, if you haven't watched the documentary about Benjamin Crump that was on Netflix, you should go back and watch it because it really gives you a lot of insight into him. Okay. With that all being said, it's just Benjamin Crump or Lee Merritt working for us. They're not the only ones, but they're the most widely known ones. Okay, Vince I Am said the Queen always makes it make sense. Thank you, beloved. Okay, Leon said Gloria Allred is as racist as can be. Let me tell you something. All she does is sit around and wait for those S assault cases. Okay, so she can, make her money off of that. But so anyway, with that all being said, Wavy those that speak on it, Queen. You know I will. Okay. Hold on. Let me see this comment. Pauline says, I remember reading up on all the good works that he does, Queen. Yes, absolutely. Thank you. All right. That's why Johnny Cochran was requested while he was living. Exactly. Exactly. Nobody complained about Johnny Cochran. Okay. No one complained about Johnny Cochran. He was the most widely, requested attorney when he was here by people who look like me. Okay. And that's because he had a reputation of getting the job done. I mean, he got OJ off. All right. So with that all being said, I mean, the only one other than Johnny Cochran who could have gotten OJ off was a magician. Okay. Was a magician. That's it. All right. So with that all being said, Ben Stevens says Civil is the name of the movie. Right. That is the name of it. Civil. Thank you, beloved. Okay. Gregory says teamwork makes the dream work. Absolutely. Okay, Gigi says Johnny was a real one, not Crump. Oh, well, that's a matter of opinion, beloved. He's a real one to me. All right, so everyone, please like and share, subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time Queen Goddess goes live. Don't forget that I will be live on the spiritual channel today at 6:15 with your spiritual vitamins. I hope you all enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. Each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Hit him with that flavor. Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunta. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got